this barely covers a fourth of a page, but that's a pretty good idea. So I can't just give him an F. It's like really annoying, actually. And Mr. Halpin had him as freshman and sophomore, and he had told me that. He's like, oh, Sully's so smart, but he's just kind of lazy, basically, because he knows he can get by with just this much, you know. And so then I, had him junior year, and I remember the first paragraph he turned in was short, and I remember I wrote something like, "You're obviously very smart, but I know you can say more than this, and if you turn this kind of thing in all year, you're not going to get a good grade in this class, and you're not going to get anything out of it. You're not going to get as much out of it as you could." And it wasn't like immediately the next paragraph was like this, dissertation. But it's been rewarding to see Sully gradually maybe realizing it, maybe without realizing it, I don't know. But get to the point where he realized there's value in going back to things and rewriting and putting in a little more effort, and that he does have a talent, and that it's worth working on, and that it's not worth using that talent. You're basically wasting talent to just do the bare minimum. And so it was really rewarding to see him move past that. And I actually don't remember the last time I wrote something like that on a paragraph or an essay of his. I don't know, maybe he just got sick of seeing the same comment on all of his paragraphs. He's like, fine, I'll write more. Get off my back. But especially this year, I mean, he really got into the research paper and did quite well on everything he turned in, especially the creative writing assignments. We had sort of a joke that if you gave a test and you gave the kids an hour to do the test, Sully was done in 30 minutes, and would just sort of turn it in and was like, well, I'm done. And same thing, like, okay, the answers are correct, but you could say more. And this last final, actually, I don't know, maybe you were just sitting there killing time for 20 minutes to, like, humor me, I don't know. But there were 2 essay questions on this final, and by the way, everyone did quite well on the final. But one of Sully's essays was really just excellent. Excellent. And long, actually. Not even just long by Sully's standard, like long, like a really long, well thought out, good essay. And as a writing teacher and someone who knows the power of language and the importance of communicating, it's been so gratifying to see someone with a natural gift in that area just realize the value in it and have sort of the pride in his work kind of overcome just, the natural sort of laziness of youth. So it's been nice to work with Sully in writing. I'm sorry. It's been really nice having Sully specifically for English because it's a subject that he loves so much. I remember last year we were doing Paradise Lost, and I love Paradise Lost, but it's hard. I mean, the language is difficult, and I think most people were really trying, but, it's not something that people come in and say, I love this book, except for Sully. I remember after the first night I had assigned reading, he came, and I'm like, getting stuff, and he comes up and he's just like, I love this work. And I was like, good, I do too. And, Sully has a lot of passion for English, and he's very vocal about it. He's very vocal in his defense of Edgar Allan Poe against, that horrible Harold Bloom. And he is vocal in his distaste for Walt Whitman. And he seemed to be, like, personally offended that he was being forced to read a Robert Frost poem. I was, like, kind of actually short with everyone that day because he had such a distaste for it. Which I, had to sort of correct in class, but very much understand. So I found kind of a kindred spirit in Sully in English class, and it was nice to know that even when a work was difficult, or actually there weren't really many times when this class moaned about anything. I'm thinking, of last year as well, and even times this year when, it was just hard to get through it maybe sometimes, or it wasn't the most thrilling book. I knew that Sully was really trying to get the most out of it. And even